Assalamualaikum. The issue in our study is the boundless ideology of secularism and its application in the modern times, especially the liberal approach to education system. As we all know, education system is the most crucial foundation for a developing country. Hence, the students are at risk, and this is supported by a study in 2017. Therefore, we suggest a solution to educate Muslim children regarding the knowledge of Allah throughout their education years, and this solution is derived based on 5 W's and 1 H questions.
Let's look at the first W, what? So the plan is to educate and equip young Muslims with Islamic knowledge. Early exposure to knowledge is important in shaping the lifestyle of an individual. Therefore, young Muslims should be taught with Islamic knowledge as early as possible, and this effort must be an ongoing effort. What kind of Islamic knowledge specifically? Most importantly, they must be taught about the existence of God, and the love for Allah must be instilled in their daily routine. They should also be exposed to basic knowledge of Islam like the existence of prophets, angels, heaven and hell, as well as the existence of life in the hereafter. As mentioned before, this plan must be an ongoing effort. It is because an ongoing effort will guarantee strong foundations of religion and faith in young Muslims. In this way, it could also avoid them from being distant towards religious knowledge and practices. What is the aim of this effort? Well, equipping Muslim children with Islamic knowledge will fulfill their educational and spiritual needs and affirm their sense of identity as a Muslim. Besides that, it will also ensure that the future generation will not be easily influenced with destructive ideologies.
Now let's go to the next W, which is where. So the solution proposed is to target a school as pilot testing to execute the solution. The first target that will be approached is SK Sungai Kusu, and the backup is SK Taman Setia and SK Gombak Wan. The reason why this school is chosen is due to the location that is close to the IUM campus. The first reason why school is chosen is that it is convenient. The students do not need to move or need any transportation if there's any program conducted. Second, it requires less budget. It is inshallah both parties win-win situation so that the sharing will be free of charge, and on the other hand, the school will provide the hall as the program's venue. Next W for who. The target of this study is primary school students. Children do faith better than adults as they are honest, they are passionate and excited, they ask questions and are curious and want to know everything about everything. And most importantly, one of their strongest spiritual strength, their ability to trust and love. For sustainability purposes, the target will be focused on one batch to see the progress. To make sure it really gives an impact on the student, it is better to avoid one-off program. To make it more understandable, for instance, the target is a group of Standard 1 students in the year 2022. They will be approached even when they are in Standard 2 in year 2023.
The next step in this problem-solving process is to consider how the exhibition is used as a medium of implementation and place to spread and promote things. And in this case, it's an exhibition on the knowledge of Allah SWT. Obviously, it is a good idea to give awareness on the importance of Al-Quran, Hadith as a guidance for their life, as the primary school students are at the age when they can easily absorb the knowledge. Next reason why the exhibition is a good medium to spread awareness on the knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is that it provides an excellent opportunity for students and teachers to exchange knowledge as well as express their opinions and questions regarding the relevant topics. Moving forward, it is also a good option to have someone with an extensive understanding of the Islamic worldview to give an informational talk to primary school students. Obviously, the school authority is responsible for inviting a speaker during the exhibition. So by doing this, the primary school student may voice out their relevant question about the Islamic worldview to speaker during the Q&A session. Last but not least, on how to attract the primary school students' attention to join the exhibition is by decorating the exhibition as well as the board of information on the relevant topics, such as Pillar of Iman and Islam with colorful papers and many more. It is also good to have some freebies such as food or candies to attract their attention.
Is suggested on the ground that prevention is better than cure. Secularism is alarming for Islam because when it infiltrates a person's mind, it is hard to change their perception due to the rooted thinking. Secularists firmly believe in divine and religious disaffiliation. The human mind is proved to be incapable of grasping knowledge about the universe and the unknown. The way of denying spirituality, there is a term called cognitive dissonance in psychology, which is a mental dysplasia faced by a person when having issues with conflicting ideas that leads them to decrease the clashes between these different views by changing the cognitive tension or just simply ignoring the facts which in contrast to their ideas. Therefore, education from early ages about Islam may help to nurture understanding on Allah's infinite power and belief on the existence of God, which is important for Muslims because it eventually contributes in shaping one's personality, attitudes, and worldview in accordance to Islamic teachings. Parents and teachers need to understand the significance of Islamization in life in order for them to provide ample amount of religious education whilst portraying good morals. Subsequently, the child will grow into a Muslim that can easily discern between right and wrong because student is known to learn everything from their environments.
In conclusion, we have suggested a solution to educate Muslim children regarding the knowledge of Allah throughout their education years, and this is one of the ways to prevent secular way of thinking in the younger Muslim generation. And the solution is derived from 5 W's and 1 H's questions. What? We are going to educate the younger generation about the existence of God and His love for Him. Who? We target the students of primary school, whereby we only focus on one batch, where the primary schools in the Gombak area. How? The exhibition on knowledge of God will become the medium for implementation, and why? Because secularism posts straight to Islam nowadays. That's all from us. Thank you.